know about this recall place?
Stay away from them. Don't mess with your mind, man.
Welcome to Recall. First time?
Tell us your fantasy. We'll give you the memory.
Why are you here? Oh, why?
No, please!
Wait.
It's all a mistake. Nobody.
Why are you trying to kill me?
Your memory was erased. Your mind was implanted with a life you think you've lived. Oh, by the way, you haven't even begun to see me trying to kill you.
Imagine a cab that's always on time. Imagine experiencing luxury and class at no extra cost. Introducing the new Prepare Taxi hailing app. Download the app today and experience love at first ride.
Mom, hiyo avocado unauza pesa ngapi? Namwambia ni 30 bob. 30 bob. Huwezi punguza? Namwambia siwezi. Na ukitoa mbegu? Watu wengine wanatoa 10%. Wengine wanauliza hizo pesa zinaenda wapi? Nilikuwa nakuuliza ile mjengo inaendelea biguni, unadhani mafudi wanalipwa na nini?
Ama Kenya tuko blessed na corruption juu 10% waga inaenda kwa kanisa, na badala pasta kusema rudisha mali umetoa, anasema zidisha mali imetoka.
Hello 999, how can we help you? Yeah, I think I am being attacked. Can you please speak loudly?
Just move to the next level with the Daily Nation. Every day, every Monday, Junior Sport will move you to the top of your class with KCPE revision papers. To move to a healthier, fitter, and more conscious you, read The Healthy Nation every Tuesday. My network will inspire your career, your passion, your biashara, and your network every Friday. Just move to the truth.
More than half of Mozambique's adult population is unbanked. I'm in the capital city, Maputo, to find out why, and also how technology could be used to bring about greater financial inclusion.
When you go onto Google and you say, what is there to do in Ghana, a lot of it is historic, but there wasn't actually something that was for the adrenaline junkie, was an action sport, and that's kind of why ATV Abri was born.
Hello, welcome to Greenkeeper Africa. We work on everything related to the environment.
With Lipa na M-Pesa, you get more.
Lipa na M-Pesa.
Every 100 shillings spent on Lipa na M-Pesa earns you an entry into the draw. Do more with Lipa na M-Pesa.
NTV, turning on your world. The following program has been rated GE. It is therefore suitable for general family viewing.
Hello viewers, and welcome to another exciting episode of Property Focus, your window into the world of architecture, building construction and real estate. If you've been wondering where you should start as far as design and interior of your home or even office is concerned, worry no more. We've got you today. We're taking an extensive look at interior design, a profession closely intertwined with the architecture and quite often undermined to decoration. To kick off our lineup, we'll take you through an exquisite interior design journey of a modern townhouse, and I'm talking about Mzima Springs in Lavington, Nairobi. The lead interior designers who worked hand in hand with the owner of this magnificent, beautiful home will be telling us why they picked each piece and how it is they put them all together. It's a conversation that you cannot miss. Next, we'll be talking to the president of the Interior Design Association of Kenya, George Washington Karani, about the welfare of interior designers in Kenya, even as he clarifies on the independent role of the professionals in the projects. He has an interesting analogy, so to speak, for which you'll be hearing in just a few. Then, to complete the review, we'll be finding out ways you can revamp your home. How so? By creating a lookbook. Just like fashion, interior design is warming up to the new trends of the lookbook. We'll be learning more about this at Palestina Interiors, another feature that you do not want to miss. So grab yourself a snack, get yourself a coffee, a piece of cake. Let's get started. I'm your host, Peter Ngigi, and welcome to yet another amazing episode. Come on. Now, to fully appreciate architecture, more so in a home setting, an interior designer's touch is paramount. And to demonstrate why, let's talk to interior designers Abby and Ace, the dynamic duo who's brought this modern flair into this style of this home. Welcome to Property Focus.
Welcome to 7 Livestream.
Excellent, such a beautiful property. Tell us the role you played in this project.
We were responsible for the aesthetic bits of this property, which is both the exteriors and the interiors. So we had to make sure that both of them come to life as we had envisioned.
Okay. At what point in time did you get involved in the project?
We got involved in the design phase because we are Lehem Interiors, but we are a subsidiary company of Canaan East, and we work closely with Canaan developers, which developed this particular property for us. Okay. So we had to work with them from the beginning to ensure that we create the proper space for our clients.
Architecture and interior design are closely intertwined. Tell us how the two complement one another.
The two complement one another in that the architect designs the whole space, while we come into the interiors and we develop the ceilings, the flooring, the cabinetry, all your furniture. So we have to work closely and hand in hand with the architects.
So tell us about the deco and interior designs that you've incorporated to this project.
For this project, what we wanted to do is we wanted to showcase the modern contemporary style featured by clean lines, simplicity in forms, and neutral colors. So as you can see, we have black and white as our repetitive theme. Then we have simple clean lines in our lighting, our counters, our seats, which is repeated. And also we wanted simple forms in our cabinetry. You can see our kitchen cabinets and our sofas, furniture. So it's all repeated, simple, clean, and lines.
So what experience did you want the clients to have when they occupy these spaces?
What we wanted them to have is ease in everything, meaning we automated most of the systems. For example, our curtains are automated, our shears are automated, the door is automated, and then we also did like built-in cookers, built-in hoods, so that they don't have to think about how they're using this space. Yeah.
What was your favorite part of designing this whole project?
I think the favorite part was the shopping bit. It was really nice to go because at the time when we were looking like for the black features, and it wasn't very common in Kenya. So when we traveled to source them, it was really exciting for us to bring something new and fresh into the market. Yeah.
So parting shots.
I'd like owners, homeowners, office owners to embrace interior design because it takes care of all your senses, your hearing, your senses, your sense of touch, sense of wellness. So if your space is not well designed, then it affects your emotional well-being. So once we, as a society, get into appreciating that, then our lives improve as well.
Excellent. Thank you for coming onto the show.
Thank you for coming here.
Wonderful.
Yes, I hope you enjoyed.
Absolutely, the place is so delightful. Tell us the role you played in this project.
The main role that I played in this project is mainly the aesthetic appearance of the whole project. So we're in charge of the exterior bit of exteriors because the architecture already designed it, and we make sure that the exterior comes in the interior part of it. So we match all these finishes from exterior to interior, like doing all these black metals, warm woods. It's gonna be like the whole property will be on that scheme.
Okay. So when did you get involved in this project?
This project, it's a design build. When you say design build, it's gonna be like from end to finish. It's a turnkey project in which you can you will be involved on typical critical decision making, like how it's going to be the facade look like, and also the interior part of it.
Yes. So what was your favorite part of designing this project?
My favorite part of designing this project is we have an aim to level up the game here in Kenya. So we introduces a lot of new products in the market. Like for example, the Kalakata, silver Kalakata on the sink, and also on the islands, and also on the bathrooms. So when you see on the bathrooms, we only did one finish, which is the Kalakata.
Tell us about the design features that you incorporated to this project.
Design features we incorporated in this project is like we have to do it balance. So we use neutral colors on your walls, like white cabinetries, and also simple sanitary wares, which is in matte black color. And also, I like the lights, the light features in this project, because you will have some variety, like pendant lights, which is very unusual, and also the recessed lighting on the walls, and also the lightings on the staircase.
Now, as an interior designer, what would you like to advise or tell homeowners?
Actually, this is not an advice. So I just want to differentiate when you say home decorators and home interior designers. So home decorators have this eye, so they can just go to Pinterest and pick things like which is nice. Then interior designers are the technical person. There are professional persons. They studied about these things. It talks more about balance. It's not all about like picking nice things, and when you put together, it's a chaos. So what we are doing, interior designers, is like we always do the balance of it. So you can have all these beautiful furnitures, nice fixtures, then you forget about your lighting. So it's useless. It's just like you're making your face like your makeup without lights on it. You can have your most expensive furnitures, but you don't have lightings. Those are the things, like basic things that they need to know about it.
Excellent. Parting shots.
We're bringing up the game here in Kenya. We want to achieve modernization of like the homes here, like what we have in other countries.
Excellent. I like it. Well, thank you for coming onto the show. Glad to have had you.
Welcome. Thank you so much.
We're going to take a short break, but when we're back, we're going to be chatting with the Interior Design Association of Kenya President George Washington, and he's going to be telling us a bit about the welfare of interior designers in Kenya. You don't want to miss that.
This is Fact Finder from the BBC.
Do Africans possess a gene that protects them from the new coronavirus? We went digging for the answers.
Don't panic. Kenya's agriculture minister claims aging locusts are no threat to food security. Was he right? We look at the facts.
Do you fancy buying precious stones from Sierra Leone? Well, we've got tips on how to avoid falling for scams online.
And daring thief robs traffic police officers of cash?
I think it's true.
I think it's false.
False.
With Lipa na M-Pesa, you get more.
Lipa na M-Pesa.
Every 100 shillings spent on Lipa na M-Pesa earns you an entry into the draw. Do more with Lipa na M-Pesa.
Since the COVID-19 epidemic became a reality,
it's going to affect mostly those who have advanced age or those who have impaired immunity.
Can we clarify on how coronaviruses are actually transmitted?
When you don't practice appropriate hygiene around coughing or sneezing or cleaning your nose, you're likely to deposit droplets containing the virus.
It takes 2 to 14 days to show symptoms of any coronavirus.
If we get the first case of coronavirus in Kenya, it's going to be associated with air travel or maybe travel by sea, as we've seen with the cruise ships around the world.
Sour Shower has never been better with the new look Sour. Now with a new formulation too that will leave you feeling fresh for longer. Will the soap last even longer?
Lipa na M-Pesa provides an easy, convenient and safe way to make or receive cashless payments. It's also creating a frictionless world of business as owners can run their businesses without unnecessary interruptions. Lipa na M-Pesa enables simpler cash reconciliations, monitoring of finances remotely, plus no more hassle of handling cash. Do more with Lipa na M-Pesa is Safaricom's way of rewarding customers for making payments via Lipa na M-Pesa pay bill or buy goods, and also rewarding businesses for receiving payments through the services.
March the 3rd is World Wildlife Day, and to celebrate, the Kenya Wildlife Service will launch the Rowan Antelope Recovery Plan at the Ruma National Park in Homa Bay County. The event will be presided by Tourism and Wildlife Cabinet Secretary Honorable Najib Balala. You can catch it live right here on NTV, 10:30 a.m. The theme is Sustaining All Life on Earth. World Wildlife Day on March the 3rd.
It's delicious.
And welcome back to Property Focus. I'm here with the president of the Interior Design Association of Kenya, Mr. George Washington Karani, and he's going to be demystifying interior design and telling us about the welfare of interior designers in Kenya. Welcome to Property Focus.
Thank you so much.
Now, IDAC, it's fairly new to me, and tell us, why did it start out and when did it start out?
Actually, IDAC is not that really new, but compared to other organizations in Kenya, especially in the real estate, it can be called as new because other organizations are 50 years plus. But IDAC began in 2012. So we are headed to around 8 years around in Kenya, and we are the only interior design association in this country. There's no other association that represents interior designers. The reason why we began IDAC, I remember there was a time I was just walking around, and all of us do so. All buildings that are coming up, you will see the architect, the engineer, the whoever, but you will not see the interior designer. Yet the interior designer is part of the construction team. So we asked ourselves, what do we need to do to be part of this particular team? And the only way to do that was to come together as the people who are practicing interior design. That was the birth of Interior Design Association of Kenya.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So then now, how do you benefit being a member of IDAC?
We are in an African setting, and we all have a belonging. So the first benefit is you can have a home as interior designers, a place where we can meet, we can discuss same experiences, same issues, people you have the same direction in life. This is at least a home that we can call home. Then number two, it's awareness. Most people didn't know interior design, but currently most people are looking for this association specifically, and in doing so, interior designers are being known to an extent where some clients are now asking for a certificate before you get any project from an affiliate association. So the benefit, number one benefit is you have a home as interior designer. Number two, there is that awareness. And three, we are going into regulation, of interior designers, because interior design affects life directly, and therefore there is need for regulation. And therefore, as an association, we are headed toward that direction so that interior designers can be licensed to practice, and that by doing so, we will remove so many quacks in the industry, and we will have professionals practicing interior.
Speaking of which, what criteria does one have to meet to register as a member of IDAC?
The first one and most important is education. We have what we call the 3 E's. The first one is education. So for you to be a member of IDAC, it's not about passion, it's not about hobby, it's education first. Then later on, we are going into experience, that is the second E. Then as we establish the bill, and as we've said, we need interior designers to be regulated, we will go to the third E, which is examination. So that for you to practice, you'll be examined by a national council from the interior designers. Then you'll be licensed to practice.
So you mentioned education. Up until university, do you have to study something in the built environment? Please elaborate on that.
Usually we say you must be either have studied or studying interior design or related. Related can be, if I'm an architect and I want to join Interior Design Association of Kenya, I can still join because that's a related profession to interior design. So we have several categories, and the one who is still in school is a student member, and they can be a member of the association. Then the ones who've just finished, those are graduate members. And then we have, after you've worked for some time, then we have the so-called professional members. Yeah, so those are the categories that we have right now. In future, we'll include affiliate, honorary, and what have you. Some people who've practiced for long, but they have the experience, but do not necessarily have the papers. So that they can bring the skills to the others who are still under them. So we are still developing that as we go. As we've said, we are 8 years old, but we've done our best so far.
So what are we saying? 2 years, then you become 5 years, 8 years, 10 years. What is the metric?
So the moment you graduate from a university, for example, or it can even be a diploma, and you've been in the industry for roughly around 3 years, then we put you to a professional member if you've been practicing. It's not just about you've been having the certificate and you're not practicing. So if you've been practicing, then you move to the professional level. Yes.
Difference between decoration and interior design, because some find it difficult to distinguish between the two.
Interior design and interior decoration. Design is that process of ensuring that the space is safe, the space is functional, it's performing its desired need, the space is promoting the health of the person that is using that particular space, and then we are looking at the general welfare of the people using that particular space. You see, I'm not talking about the color, the what have you. I'm talking about the person using the space, because that space is supposed to improve on the quality of the people, the quality of life of the people that are using that space. Now, decoration is what makes the place look beautiful. You see, you can still have a space that is not safe for you, but it still looks nice to the eye. That is what happens. But design has to sort all those other safety issues, how much air circulation is required, what other safety issues am I supposed to look at in the long run, what effect am I having on the person that is using this space. So that is design. Decoration is what you see. Usually I tell people design is what you experience, decoration is what you see. When you walk in a particular place and you slide and fall down, that is experience. Then you know the person that decided to use that particular kind of floor, slippery, did not consider the safety of the user of that particular space. So that is basically the direction. But understand that design is what you experience, the mood, the ambience. But decoration is what you see, what makes you say, wow, the space looks nice.
Thank you, George. Excellent. On that note, we'll conclude. That was George, the president of IDAC. And up next, we've got the billboard and materials profile there and after. Stay tuned. 4-bedroom maisonette for sale at Phenom Estate, complete with SQ, laundry area, semi-open kitchen plan, private garden and so much more. Common features include swimming pool, gym, auditorium,